is a top-notch. The Dallas Cowboys against the Giants. Their start. They've been down 14-3 early. Him and Zeke Elliott turns it into a 7-yard gain.
Had a career year last year. Game against Baltimore. How they're anxious to get.
Second and fourth down. Dowdle.
Surprised a lot of people last week against
flanking Dak. Prescott on the move. So it's a very fast.
Stands it down in distance. And so they're on third down trying to eliminate
Smith. Marset. And makes the fair catch at the 50. In his 6th year, number 6 Cowboys in his career. See if he can.
Film would show, obviously, Lamar Jackson, settled into the game and get his.
Start with a fullback in the lineup. 4 years in Buffalo, last year in Houston.
Brian Dable comes out, as you said. We'll try to test that Dallas against the run.
Running extra protection in the backfield. Nowhere. Bunched up at the line.
I think the greatest thing there, you could see, if you're wondering, with Mike Zimmer, getting off of blocks is important. They got that offensive line coming off those D linemen.
To throw wide open is by 10 yards.
Rookie is out, so Booth, 20 aggressive. That's third down. Third down.
As you say, Carson aim. Giants to the ground. Going next to nowhere in Buffalo. And as they say, last year in Houston.
I think fits in perfectly, especially the play.
Second and 7. Jones a good runner. A flag, our first of the game. Indicating a face mask.
During the run.
That's the Giants tight end. That's Daniel.
Shown. Talked about the zone read. At least we saw one on Overshown there. As they get across midfield and
left side. Wandale Rock.
Interesting to see how Mike Zimmer adjusts. You've got not Carson, the rook. What are they going to do with safety support
outside? Indicating he's forced to throw quickly. And the 33-yard line. That's going to set up a.
Jones did a pretty good job. Recognize that and get the ball out. Give him a shot.
This is only field goal attempt. This off the foot of Greg Joseph, and it. So the Giants on prime of the cross hands. And another. Speaking of flags, we're going to show you something. Determine what's happening here.
One of the receiving team. The first down.
Kirk.
15-yard penalty. Face mask on 80. That would have been first and 10 at the 17-yard.
Much of a stink.
Yeah.
Who was not very happy last week. Nunez Roches. Then basically said during the week, my fault.
And Dallas kind of surprised of the week and kind of own it.
See that in college and
this week he's still kind of finding those big numbers.
Second and 5 stays in the block. And
in the way that he let his second quarter fumble, look in the mirror and saw a man who's already.
You got Deuce Vaughn in the game. That shot in the flat and.
Pass interference. Offense
Kickoff. Lining up illegal.
With Drew Phillips and Adoree Jackson downfield.
Tight formation. A little bit of a convoy. Threads his way through.
Little pin and pull. Get him out of the edge. Him just being a natural ball carrier.
So the Cowboys have run 6 plays and Hubble back in. Facing throws. Caught. Falling down.
Well, he did a really nice job in that soft spot. I thought he might keep. And now they got a shot here on third.
4-man rush. Escapes. Fires into traffic. I think a bigger role than that Cowboy offense.
Now when he gets into trouble, this guy.
The new Moose Johnston. Trying to cut it back a few plays ago. Back in there, makes us
look at Zeke at the front.
Short drop, quick throw. First down, tackled by Deontay. Back.
The accuracy, pretty tight coverage, right in front of CeeDee Lamb.
Fired, caught, Lamb ready tonight.
Demonstration, he and Dak on the sideline early and often.
Second, quick throw, and
a lot of us are in this offense that go in the backfield.
Even Cavante. There's caught. Cooks saving a touchdown there. First and goal.
It's very tough for Flott to be able to come up.
To Dowdle. He gets Giants 5-yard line.
Cooper Beebe power extend with his
on a second and goal. Gervais fires, tip in.
A hold by the rookie left tackle. You have two Thibodeau on the other side. If you're going to double and be concerned with Lawrence.
Thibodeau on one side. Second down and goal. Takes off. Scores. But
this one back. Zone, but I think it's going to come.
There's no
Rehuddling at the
foul
25.
on the play.
That the Cowboys were ready to touchdown to Dallas.
Center 50 cent. He gets a hold of the jersey right there with and Dallas gets that touchdown. Heck of a
Call. Brandon Aubrey for the extra. But
What's your memory of that night?
Meanwhile, we're going to get a run back here
That was a fun one for you.
to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Phil Winfrey made her syndicated debut. Singletary is the running back. Come up in the yard line. Gain 4.
But you saw Daniel. You look at this Cowboys. Brian Dable's going to keep challenging that.
Stuffed at the 30-yard, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and his familiarity with, I think, helping the rest of this defense.
And a great little step, skip and a jump and a first down.
Remember, Dallas defense, they weren't able.
27. Looked like he was ready to throw. 13. Clock. Cowboys 7. John, his 3rd season, coach of the year. Daniel Jones. Jones looks that way, fires that, so it remains 3rd down and
Field. I think a big issue is on these 3rd down situations.
jumping a clear. The flag down. Free play. Well, what the story is going to be, that's Carl.
Free play 3rd down.
Play. But, man, he had actually been a huge play to Slayton.
Made his presence. It's caught by Robinson. Great moves and 4 catches.
Healthy off-season and against to be able to pick up that first down.
Slayton.
This is a great job of Daniel Jones to be able to get his feet set for Kendricks and in rhythm, doing everything they can to keep 11.
Bones deep, holding.
By the tight end, the rookie Theo.
The field.
Number 29 did not reset prior to.
Rookies looking at each other, making coverage, and by the time they've set,
Got about Gray, so they go with guys that have already carried
job, eat up those alignment.
Second. Jones fires on the run. Set up a 3rd down and 9. That he took a blow, and that's exactly what they did.
Going to hustle, try to get over to the play, and his
Knee lifted. So 3rd fires a little behind Nick.
are overshown, and they're going to try college at Texas, going back to the round that.
Greg Joseph now 52-yarder early. A little high, but Dylan Boys on this Thursday night.
It's near the end, tries to get involved in the tackle. The referee saw it, and Parsons didn't.
So Joseph take 1 and 2. For the Thursday Spotlight presented by Backfield. First time for Zeke, getting the 4 overall pick. And
It was taken off the field and right into the blue tent.
helmet. So good news. And taken down in the backfield here. So Dallas face now.
Ball off reading 51.
Pressure. Cut it short. Ferguson without a huddle. They will. Started to lose his balance, but
Weeks again, you're just not used to being physical in the run game.
say to the sideline. C.D. Lamb. Touch.
After the play on sports disqualification, the 15
Here, nice job picking it up by Dak Prescott to see the pre-snap.
This makes it a 48-yard. And for Aubrey, that 14-6 on Thursday night. 5 yards field goal. The opening kickoff last week at Cleveland.
Parsons so far in his start. Pulls on a night. 0 pressures, by the way. His helmet, hoping he'll be able to come back.
Terry. Second
really
and
on
8.
the
That's
field
been
as the runner was down by.
Yeah, and he's talked to come out there.
well, you hear.
No.
All right.
Out until he hits the surface.
Meanwhile,
Dallas is challenging the ruling on.
to the 30. Terry went over to the side.
Heard it.
Second and 8. Pass number 10. And incomplete. Neighbors and Diggs.
But this is it's not just Diggs, it's really good.
Doing that one. 3rd down and 8. Eyes left. Fires. Caught. Ford is covering.
Boy, what a job. Because he sells it, he's going to go by him. 3rd down and long. Surprised he turned.
Look out. Spun to the second quarter. Dallas on
You know, they came in tonight, average yards a carry, and I think the two things you're seeing
was 5th best in the league. 2nd and 10, catches made.
Injury in the medical tent. The concerning medical professionals in that tent with him.
for the Giants. They're 4-sick.
Third, sliding left again. Catch there. And first down. Of course, the crowd wants him to go for it.
Got it, picking up this first down in midfield.
Up the first down. Got away.
They went with 3. That was a great opportunity to get balance. Spins out of that.
He is slow, at least for one play.
They can to knock that ball out of there.
And the fumbles went away. He has some room to roam.
Robinson, what's Daniel Jones doing? But field, John Michael Schmitz is second up front. So much better.
Tracy, the rookie from.
Good job of changing up a lot of these down with pre-snap movement, moving.
Claymore.
Trying to communicate and trying to adjust.
6 penalties, 50 yards, down in 3. Traffic. So single.
Enough about how they're superior. And the biggest thing you could
back in. 3rd down, and Jones is going to get the first down. Daniel Jones on this drive, which has consumed.
The block from the rookie Theo Johnson. That zone read look makes him
free, but dropping it, taking it all the way down the field goes line, and everybody's going to come back in that direction.
We have an eligible player downfield.
Brag on what it didn't secure
please.
The football, and the ball is out.
Did not take that
Out there.
set at 25, 15 now. It'll be 2nd and fits right there. Talking about 2nd and 14. Tackle made immediately. 14th play.
Protecting Daniel Jones, 5 of 8 on 3rd to start off on the right.
Here's your defensive alert. Flags.
He did 3 hard counts there.
It's 3rd down.
Eyes a little bit.
Call the timeout.
He's finding the open receiver, obviously. Ball round. You know, it's not just what Brian Dable's trying to do and how they're.
Eli Manning. You got the history of this. Yeah, he couldn't have loved watching hard Cowboys to avoid the runoffs. They want to get the sack for the moment, but gets sacked.
4th down.
It's Al Luminor.
Yeah, Al Lauer gets down. Look at out here. That was impressive there.
Greg Joseph, the 3rd attempt, and that is good. And he
Could be offside.
Offside.
this was to make it 4th and 3. Musical on Thursday Night Football. And then they've got Brandon Aubrey as their 5th.
So we've talked a lot about it. You get 4 hands on it. I mean, that's what you have. Boom, comes down and makes that play.
Already has 3 sacks. His pass caught over the middle. So Prescott is now 12.
Thinking at the very least, field goal range. They have the one way from making a big play.
Dak's only missed in a row. And make that to the line quickly.
5 yards away from having a shot in it.
Not farther. That's Thibodeau. Blowing kisses. Seconds. We always thought Sherwin. They have to use the sideline here. Mouse.
Now let's go back to the previous, but instead the power rush.
You have 2 more flags in the backfield and any number of calls coming your way.
He tackled Tip.
5. Holding.
Play. Here he is jumping off sides. He kept playing. Guyton, obviously.
In the last 2 minutes, guy comes off.
Bill talking just kind of a lot of flags. In 20 seconds, if they get tackled, unless they're able to pick up the first down.
Right now. Will he have a shot to the outside low down? And in comes
right there with a holding call because they would have had it start the second half.
Offense number 30. 5-yard penalty.
What was that in first half? Laundry?
to throw in the second half. These ones are filthy. Will bounce inside the 5. We kind of feel.
Will enforce it at the succeeding.
Here we go. NFC South battle. Thursday night football matchup next with flags.
Hopefully we get it.
Dallas 14 over Manhattan. Started the 3rd quarter after the second most. Has been great tonight. Giants average. So Kirk Herbstreit to the first half.
I think the question outstanding. It looks like a different group downhill, which is great. This is going to be incredibly efficient. Which guy turnover that may end up winning the.
This is Trace comes out, and that's the
Sharp, but with those 9 accepted.
Slipped through our fingers too, so we need to jump up. We knew this was going to be a division game. Great environment.
Meanwhile, they recovered the Giants, their own, and that defense, which has for a loss of 3, second and 3.
Everywhere on this football field, the Manhurts is able to recover that.
Singleton's looked that way, then looks the other for first down.
Really good patience, going downfield a little further to be.
To the outside he goes, and the Giants on the move.
They haven't been as aggressive as I think they have come out giving the ball.
Caught by Robinson, 2.
And I think one of the adjustments he made after 3 weeks of defending the run, the ball out quick. Let's try to protect the quarter.
And second and 2, down goes Devin.
Came over and Illumin side, and really on the entire side, both from Vegas. I think there's
Tracy takes the pass. He goes.
Rhythm, great execution. Vegas getting out in front and opening that thing.
Good pass for 74 yards.
Hey, into the midfield, slips through that B gap and squeeze that in there before Neighbors.
Hurts there. This drive avoids the sack throws beginning to the second half.
It's 5-2-30 pulling away on these 8 plays.
Over the left side, picking up
target. Neighbors last week had a couple big
Lawrence already. So they work on cramping, but he's out for
Marcus Lawrence walking in the doors that he had last week.
Pass is caught and taken down at the.
So they used Nate also 13, try to create
Coming in, but it's out. Pretty soon you're sitting. Field goal is good. It's 14. A lot of success in Green Bay. Has had a lot of success.
All about the post. Like you said, you get into the postseason.
So Joseph, who's done the job tonight, touchback here. Division guys with good careers, but to the outside goes looking down.
Dak Prescott, if you're just tuning in, and here he gets a nice block, picking up that blitz screen and make a big play there. So
Ferguson taking is the Cowboy. Lipke 1 for 6. Halfway Dowdle. And
see what they might want. Name as the Dallas Cowboys start.
Emmitt Smith. See
Pollard, he was third guy. A lot of time when he gets his hands on the ball.
Into the outside, and
going all the way back to second and third level, but
Lamb comes out of the backfield. He spins, he can't get the first down.
In the backfield, CeeDee Lamb's on the slot off to the left.
The fullback in the backfield. Out of his reach. Flag.
Offense number 60.
In this length at 6'7", but as a big, you got to give KT some credit.
Third down and 11. 1 yard from here. Dak fires. And it right now. They're going to opt.
When you see a field goal kicker come out.
Aubrey's kick. Back on 3.
Pinching.
Yep. Runs it back. Great pass in just a second. Is back out and getting tape. Get back into the game.
60-yard field goal, but he doesn't spend time his normal kicking form. He told me he's good for a
62-yard line. You wonder how far he can kick. The outside Neighbors makes the catch.
Start the second half, and tonight 222 yards.
Gray is the back on 2nd and 5. Jones is going to get wrapped up. They sack him. It'll be third down.
He gives him that look and then comes out of the ride a little bit longer to really good.
Avery shifting over to the right side. Press coverage. Jones, the defense, doing a really good job for only 40 yards.
Yeah, and they're mixing up. Nowhere to go.
Jamie Gillen. 4 made at the 18-yard line. Only 3 misfires. Good job on him tonight. Meanwhile, Lamb. A hole. And that's
a lot of not just one flags, but a lot of pair.
And a short of.
Offense number 73. Penalties decline.
Good when you have the center and the left guard.
And takes the give, and he came over in a deal. The Giants needed it.
And shoulder free, able to be on third down for Dak side.
Yeah, Lamb started with Banks. Lipsy makes the grab, but way short.
Against Deshaun Watson for being a little drop out of it, sit back in zone. The ball.
Brian Anger has had 2 punt 50. 6-yard line. Smith Marsh is getting taken down just shy of mid 48-yard line. Half a minute.
Cynical bunch.
You think? This is Neighbors is going to break a tackle.
Came back to the sideline training table.
There. After 3. At the 2nd down and 2 to the outside. Gets around the corner. Picks. There you go.
Man hurts.
4th accepted penalty.
You know, anytime you get to the corner like that, official and a bad time. Singletary made that second guy.
Going deep. Does he make the grab?
Of a storyline here in the second half with 20. The ball is underthrown, which ends up bringing Carson, the rookie, opposite.
We'll take a timeout here.
Trying to stay loose. Giants right sideline. 3rd down, 27 on the other. You're just trying to find how they get the matchup up top. There it is.
On 3rd and 11. This way. Eyes downfield.
Tonight on these decisions. And he senses this is a touchdown.
And Aubrey would be in range. Bring pressure. Getting up. Help to his feet.
Inside leverage from Diggs. He still work to the inside. Timing 8 tonight. See, there's Parsons.
Still on the sideline. Big. Over the middle. 5-yard line. Penalties decline.
This young corner have to adjust. He gets him a little chuck there. That's where the flag came in second half.
And this time it is Neighbors, but he will.
That looked nasty. Yeah, I'm just glad it's on the season. Second most through 4 here in this second half of the game on the line.
Beginning of his career. He's going to cut it back. Jones comes in. 3rd down and 14 on there. Here's what happened.
That ball came all stand trying to keep a play alive. Looks like
there, in fact, is his son. So it's going to be a lot more than one play. To the outside. 3rd side and incomplete. It was Joseph.
Parsons home to give Slayton a chance.
From 42, and it's good. 17-15. Little catch. So 17-15. Down there.
He's been getting help. So Tyler, the inside, been very Dallas 4 weeks into his career, has been asked to
here, taking it out close to it, so would say not so fast. 2nd and inches. Here we go. Says
Diggs is back in the Cowboys locker room. Get it.
Lieutenant. Yeah. That's why meanwhile you got in there on the right side. And that's Ferguson again.
On early downs. Let's take a look at our next over-expected. So
working on Martin on the side on a 2nd and short is Dowdle. I mean, what an amazing career this guy's. Throw selections. Then Prescott throws.
Much vision, but he's back out there. It's 6'2" to be able to get around.
Game. On 2nd, fires to the sideline. 15 yards and a first
ball. Here, this is a great job. They run that same route, a different route. Huge drive for both these teams. They do a field goal, or if you're New York, you hold them to.
I'm not sure I feel that good. The way 2nd down and 6. So halfway through the quarter now.
And you get him to 3rd down.
Out. Hit as he throws. Now here comes Aubrey.
You know, I don't know his accuracy. He senses it, and he's waiting for him to be that guy tonight.
His sleep.
It's an extra point.
Those, and it's 20-15.
Score against their big rival.
14 meetings. Because that's caught up at the 35. It's quite the saga. We talked about the other ball. Forget about everything else. Yep. 3rd down and 4. And does he pick up the first Rouray? And that makes it about a half a yard to go.
You're beyond the sticks.
Hands it up.
And some penetration there initially. See Wilson trying to get in.
Jones under pressure.
That's 12 catches now for this second half. Dable is
in the backfield.
And we just talked about that matchup. We get inside of him. I mean, at each time. Outside move.
In vital right now. Here's another one. Clock complete. You had 4th down, and you got an
Robinson. Anytime you get both hands, this time right over top of the center.
And coming up, the 2 key guys. I have a 4th and 6. chased away. Meanwhile,
this perspective, but you can
use their timeouts on the
to try to, if he holds on.
highlighted at the very top. A spectacular. Meanwhile, Parsons comes out of the 10 days. Parsons goes back to the locker room. A little clock ball here. Little shades are
Downhill and run into the timeout. Dable.
So right now, Diggs recovering on the side. Hand the ball off here. Well, this game has not
Excited to see this effort, especially on a shot.
He gets 1.5 yards. I take Neighbors back
Tonight, sloppy game, with all the penalty. Able to get out of here with a win, chance to get is okay.
especially with that upcoming Diggs to tackle. They can't finish the drives.
But tough to do when you're not punching it.
About Neighbors as well and how important this at home. So they will. So it looks right now, I think a lot, and you do know what I mean. Things. No
Confidence in a kicker that can get into deep enough.
Jones. Robinson.
Boy, Malik.
We're down to 22 seconds. Down the sideline, let's punt it. You put him in maybe
Seconds left. You got to come up with a way to.
launching it deep down. Fit and breathe. An official.
McCarthy brings him in this year to take.
Here we go.